So here's the dealio. I've started listening to G-Eazy lately, and you guys all gonna start listening to him. He's a really good rapper. But on a more serious note, exams are over. School is over. I finished on Friday with my hardest exam, chemistry. I don't know how that went. I'm not even gonna try to tell you how it went, but I don't know. It was a great time. And then I was busy all weekend, celebrating the fact that there's no school. And this is my breakfast right now. It's peanut butter and chocolate chip sandwich. It's pretty good. You should try it. But goodness all. So the deal is, Furious has let me check. Just hold up for a second. Tab 56 players on right now. So can obviously not record a Rags to Riches because I don't even know. I don't even want to try because it would just go so bad I'd probably want to cry. And there's no people to PvP too. And so I also can't do PvP video. And I don't want to come back with a RuneScape video because I know a lot more people like other videos beside RuneScape videos. And I'm not going to do a League video because I fucking suck at League. Who wants to see a League video of Jace sucking let's be real here, okay? So, decided I would make a video of something I was thinking about in bed the other night. You see, I don't know, this probably doesn't apply to you guys, but I suck at sleeping, personally. I'm really not good at it, and it takes me an hour and a half to fall asleep every night. So, I get some decent thinking time in every night, and thinking about a lot of shit. But the other night, I was thinking about, give me a second, I want to try to remember my thought process to get to this. I don't know how I got to this point, but I was thinking about the Great Wall of China and how you could see it from space. Because I was thinking about something else. I was like, oh, can you see that from space? But I was like, oh, you can see the Great Wall of China from space. And then I was like, oh, space. And then I was like, the International Space Station. And this is the leaps my mind takes too. There's no filler. There's no transition. And I was like, oh, International Space Station. And I was like, and then I remembered one time I heard what happens if you go out into space without a spacesuit. And then I started thinking about what I'm going to tell you. And this is my personally formed theory of gravity that I made while trying to fall asleep the other night. I didn't fall asleep too fast. But this might not sound that cool to you guys, but it sounded pretty fascinating to me in my mind. And what made it even better, and I hope you guys believe me when I say this, I have never looked up the definition of gravity, which you guys probably haven't either. Because, why the fuck would you look up the definition of gravity? It's this force that holds you to the earth. And that's all I know about it. And so I formulated this theory, which I think is actually what gravity actually is. So prepare for a motherfucking science lesson, okay? Oh, G-Eazy, man. Alright. But I made this theory completely by my own means. So, I don't know if you guys have ever heard this, but if you go out into space without a spacesuit on, essentially what happens to your body is you start as this Kleenex, and then you go out into space without a spacesuit on. That's you when you go out into space without a spacesuit on, okay? So don't do it if you're planning on it. You basically get liquefied. So, bad idea. Don't do it. And I was thinking, why does it happen? And the reason why it happens, in my opinion, is because space is comprised of some, a very, 0.000, very small number percent of space is made up of planets and stars and heavy atoms, but majority of space is made up of something that we don't even know what it is. It's essentially nothingness, and we call it dark matter. We don't know what it is though. It's the lack of anything. It is a vacuum, so therefore there is an absence of any atoms in like space. Like if you leave our atmosphere, like you actually genuinely get out of our atmosphere, then you are in the vacuum of space, and it is nothing. There's no atoms there, and physically that's impossible. But it's fucking space, so nobody gives a shit, and it happened. So there's that. But the reason why you get liquefied when you go into space is because there is it's the vacuum of space, and there's no matter in space itself. Like it's all just dark matter. So when you go into that space, since it's a vacuum, you're instantly compressed very small because it's the vacuum of space and there's nothing there, and it wants to keep it that way, so it compresses you and tries to get rid of you, and that's what it is. And I don't know if this is legit, but I was thinking, what if you tried, like, if you went out into space and had like a fucking lunchbox or something, you just opened the lunchbox and, like, I don't know, shook it out in space and then closed it, like sealed it, and then brought it back into Earth? There's literally nothing in that box right now. I don't know what happened. I think it would probably just, as soon as you got back in our atmosphere, just like and like break, or I don't know, black hole would form. Who knows? But the thing I was thinking, when you go into space without a spacesuit, you get liquefied because you get compressed by the lack of anything. And I was thinking, that's what gravity is. Our planet is essentially, it was all this loose matter in space, and it all get like compressed by the lack of anything in space, and it get compressed into a ball. And that's why everything in space isn't like a square. It doesn't have fucking corners and edges. It's because space is compressing it. And that's what gravity is. Space is compressing our whole planet, and it's trying to make it smaller and smaller, and that's why we have an atmosphere, and that's why our planet is formed the way it is. At the very core of our planet, it's being compressed so hard. The very core, it's like, there's so much force compressing it that the core of our planet is plasma, and it's liquid rock, because it's being compressed so hard by space and everything in between space and the core of our planet. And then as you go up from the core of our planet, you get all the heavy elements and atoms, and then you keep going up, and you have the crust of our planet, and then on the crust of our planet is liquid, because when space is compressing the planet, it compresses, so the heaviest of atoms, and which are usually solids, went to the core, because that's what's happens. If you have like a bucket of stuff and you get like heavy stuff and light stuff mixing, you shake it for a while, the heavy stuff's gonna go to the bottom. That's, I don't know, I'm not a physicist, so I don't know, but that's what happened. That everything that was super heavy went to the bottom, and that's why all the liquid is on the surface of our planet. And what's above the surface of our planet? Gas. It goes from solids up to liquids to gas, because gases are the lightest, solids are the heaviest. Solids got pushed into the bottom, and then the gases. That's why the air density, like where we all are right now, I assume you're all on the surface of the Earth, unless some of you motherfuckers are in space. Word, if you are. But that is why the air density where, like, I'm going to use me for example, where I am, or where we all are right now, is very high, because space is compressing all the gas down against the surface of the Earth, and the gas can't get any lower because all the solids are already down lower. And then that's why as you go up, you get lighter gases, and it gets thinner. And because as you go from the center of our Earth to the like exterior of our atmosphere, it goes from heaviest to lightest. So you go plasma, solids, liquids, heavy gas, light gas, and then you're like leaving our atmosphere. And that's what gravity is. Gravity is space trying to compress us. And I was thinking about this, and there's no loopholes in that. I think that's actually what gravity is. And I came up with this completely by myself. And I mean, I don't know, it might not be that amazing to you guys. You might just be sitting there staring at your screen like, what the fuck is this guy saying right now? I hope you got it. I hope you understood. So it'd make this video a lot more entertaining if you actually understood the words coming out of my mouth. But yeah, like, yeah, it's just the fact that when you try to put something in space that, like, since space has no atoms in it, it's gonna, like, all this absence of anything is gonna try to compress this something that is there. And right now for us, this something is our planet, and space is trying to crush it, but it can't because it's crushing it from all sides, and so it's just crushing it in, and it can't get crushed anymore. And that is, since it's crushing so hard that it liquefied the middle of our planet, which is why it's plasma, lava. And yeah, thought that was pretty fucking cool. But I'm gonna have a Rags to Riches video up for you guys tomorrow, maybe, because my recording schedule went like it's the fucking window. It didn't go out the window because I'm bringing it back. The recording schedule did not go out the window. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I'm going to start it up probably tomorrow because today's Tuesday. I'm going to upload this on Tuesday too, because better early than late than never, right? Yeah. But on a last note, if you guys have video ideas that you want, like videos that you want to see, like if you're just sitting there watching my videos, like, oh man, this is cool, but Jace, like I wish you would do something like this, for example. So I'm not telepathic, bro. Just fucking tell me. I'll do it. So if you have something you want me to talk about, like this, like anything of infinite complexibility, fascination, I will talk about it. Because I love talking. I thrive off of it. I love thinking too, as you can tell by the theory I just pitched to you. And trust me, there's a lot more where that came from. So if you guys have anything you want me to talk about or record a video, then tell me. But wait, before you go, I'm listening to G-Eazy's album right now, and one of his songs just came on, and I gotta tell you the song because it's really good. Okay, it's Opportunity Cost by G-Eazy. I like it. I'm a fan of it right now. I'm gonna stop recording and I'm gonna bump to it. And then I'm probably gonna record Rags to Riches. So, adios. I'm not oblivious to it. I'm not like lying to myself. I know my computer sucks my dick, but I just don't have the money to spare to get a better one. And the thing is, this is already a solid laptop, and to get a better computer, I'd obviously get like a custom computer. It'd be at least like $1,500 for the performance of the computer to be like noticeably different. So $1,500 that I absolutely do not have.